Hello, welcome again to Reyna Clothier. I'm Reyna. I'm the owner and founder of the company, and today we'll be discussing the casual attire for a financial advisor. So there's a lot that goes on into that because first off, you have to have a portray a certain image to your clients and your clients' friends and your clients' friends of friends. So there's a lot when it comes to representing yourself as a financial advisor. So that plays a big role onto what you like to choose for your attire when it comes to kind of your casual wear. So this entails any of your opportunities to wear just out of the office, if you will, in type events, or going out with your significant other, or going out to have a cocktail or two with your friends. All these things, you're always on, if you will. You're always on when it comes to people judging you. When people are looking at you, they will see, okay, is this person serious what he does for a living? And a lot of times the questions are answered just by looking at what you're wearing. So making it casual. Big thing I would start off is a jacket. You always got to have a jacket, whether you're wearing jeans, whether you're wearing slacks, nice khaki or even chinos. Wear a jacket. Now, what type of jacket? So with jeans, first off, with jeans, has to be a straight cut, not a slim or a very kind of angle type cut. No, it has to be a straight cut, regular fit, and not very baggy. So there are a lot of jean makers, your Levi Strauss, a lot of just the denim type jeans as well. There is one brand that I look at as well. Your Wrangler is another one I look at. You pick your choice essentially, but I found mine even at Ross. There are nice cuts there for $14. So the jean part really doesn't make a big difference, but it has to be clean. Obviously, no cuts or any holes or anything. It's just very indigo or dark blue. Your light blue, I wouldn't stick with. It looks more of a teenager look. I wouldn't say immature, but a childlike look. Even if it's a straight cut, stick with your dark blues, your indigo colors. Someone would say on the markings there of the jeans. But with that, the clean, straight cut, solid dark blue, or even kind of an indigo blue. When you have that, and then going back to the jacket. This is a part where you can be creative. With our clients, they're very creative because the ball's on their court. They can choose any type of fabric. In fact, let me show you a couple here. So this is from Huddersfield. It's a great partner of ours. So this can be a great example. Anything with the design. That's what's neat about it. If you're looking for a very royal blue, this is a great option as well. Any type of your check, here's a gray version of it. And then you can get a little bit smaller designs here. This is another great one. There is a couple other ones. And then just saw a light gray one that I liked. Where's that one? So here's another blue one. This is very subtle. And here's a gray one. Oh, this is a light one, a light gray. This is a beautiful fabric. This is 120 Super 120 wool. So it is very nice to wear. And I put this one back here. So one of the biggest things I look at is the contrasting look. So when you have, I showed you one very dark blue design. So if you're wearing dark jeans, try to make it contrast. So I wouldn't stick with, fabric colors are very similar color to your dark jeans. So it's even a nicer look with that light gray or a light blue or a light brown color as well is very nice, but with the patterns, that's the key of it. So with the jeans and with your jacket, it's just a beautiful ensemble. So that way, when you put that on, and the neat thing with us, with Reyna Clothier, we can take off the padding inside, we could take off the inner lining, so it truly feels like just a throw on garment, almost as if you put on a jacket, just a regular jacket that you go out, or a just any type of those throw over jackets. So it's very easy to be used. So that's what's neat about it with what we offer as well. But also when you go into the any type of those events, whether you're a significant other, you're going out for a movie date night, going out for a cocktail with your friends, or just going to the mall with your family. Essentially, those are the things that you would like to wear with the jacket. Again, very similar as far as what you choose with the patterns. Very similar as far as your style that you like. So stick with the style that you like. If you like more grays, if you like more blues, you can be very kind of flamboyant because you have the solid look on the bottom, which are your jeans, and then with your shirt. So sticking with and going to the shirts now, the dress shirts, I would stick with a solid shirt, a dress shirt, because you're already having a lot going on with your jacket, especially if it's a very flamboyant, very high tone or high color tone fabric garment that you choose for your jacket, your sport jacket. So stick with that with whether your light blue, your white, or even white with a different subtle pattern as well. Stick with that, and then vice versa. Let's say you have, people say a blazer. I wouldn't call it a blazer technically, because a blazer should be worn with khakis, very nice dress wool khaki colors trousers. But if you, very similar as far as a solid look. So if you have a gray solid jacket in your wardrobe, or a gray solid blue, so anything with no patterns, I would stick with a patterned shirt. So if you can see here, this is a very somewhat noticeable blue, light blue, but also with white stripes. That would be great for a solid jacket. That will be a wonderful look. And you can be creative on your dress shirts. So if you have a patterned dress shirt, if you have a high color tone pattern of a dress shirt, use that. That'll be a great combination to have. So that's the jean, jacket, dress shirt ensemble. With your trousers, very similar. Stick with your solid, again, the contrast idea of it. So if you have a solid trousers, solid color fabric, stick with a high tone fabric that has just a subtle pattern, or even a bigger pattern, kind of like your check or your Glen check or your plaids. Those are a great look to have. And then again, same thing with that. If you have the ensemble, think of like as if you have a canvas look if you're a painter. So you have to contrast every time. So you have the solid trousers, you have the pattern jacket, and now with the shirt, stick with your light blues or your whites. Same thing as far as turning it around. If you have kind of flamboyant jacket or flamboyant trousers, your plaids, your even a white solid, you can be creative on keeping it solid as well on the top. Or because again, white is just very flamboyant as far as trousers. So you can be creative. You can have a solid jacket, or you can have a pattern jacket. So that's a neat combination with the white trousers. But let's just say you have a pattern trousers, stick with a kind of a lighter color garment with your jacket. And then with your shirt, again, if you have a solid jacket with a pattern, so look really nice because you have your flamboyant or your flamboyant trousers with your solid jacket and with I would stick with a very subtle shirt. It can be any color at this point, but especially when you're wearing a white trousers, definitely you can be creative. You can bring in your pinks, you can bring in your lavenders, you can bring in kind of like your salmon colors, any of those type of noticeable colors you can do. So that is kind of the main kind of two ensembles that I like to stick with when it comes to casual wear for financial advisors. It's a great look. You can wear it with jeans, and then of course you can wear it with nice trousers as well. For summer look, that is same thing. I would take out the jacket, and I would have a dress shirt. You can unbutton it, kind of fold it nice. That will look a great look. And then you can wear your khaki shorts, navy shorts, even like a salmon look shorts. But look for those type of shorts that do not have pockets on the side. That's just a childish look, a very premature look to your professional attire. So throw those away. Those are, teenagers who like to go to the beach, surfers, you name it. They're not professional advisors, professional financial advisors. So anything with a solid cut and similar to your, as far as the height or the length, to your knees, and no passing your knees. Anything passing your knees, it's just too much garment for a gentleman. So have a nice cut of shorts, whether it's a navy. They have ones where it's almost like a golf type feel, very mesh, very soft fabric on that. So use those. Those are great to wear because they're breathable. And with the top look, again, if you have a solid, is that very similar rule, the contrasting rule. If you have solid shorts, you can be creative on your dress shirts. I would obviously take off the jacket. At this point, this is more of a true summer look. If you're going to the beach, if you're just hanging out at the mall, if any of those things, but always wear a dress shirt. T-shirt, I would stick with the solid t-shirt. They have kind of a v-neck t-shirts that you can have, but nothing with, again, you're trying to make a statement. A lot of people wear, sayings and kids, and I'm a father too, and sometimes you might think, okay, let me wear a Batman shirt or a Superman shirt. That is fun inside the home. You're representing yourself and your book of business. So I wouldn't use that. I would literally leave it at home. So wear a solid V-neck t-shirt. That's a great look. Very subtle. If you notice for Ralph Lauren, for your polo shirts, they have it very similar. Very rarely they have kind of your flamboyant t-shirts or polos. So the classic look is a great look. And then from there, again, if you want to wear a polo, same thing. Very solid looks, I would suggest. A horizontal stripe might look good. Again, those are the classic looks. Doesn't far away from or go far from that style. And again, with your shorts, you can wear, I prefer solid shirt or shorts with that. So it's a great look to have as a summer look. I prefer a dress shirt, and then I fold it up twice. And the neat thing with us, with Reyna Clothier, another plugin, is you can have the gusset. So if you want to look up what gussets are, those are between the two fabrics on the side there where they meet. And then they're sewn on your side there, the two fabrics where they're sewn. That little corner on the bottom, you can have a pentagon or a triangle, but that kind of makes it even on the very bottom. That is called a gusset. And you can have that different fabric. And then with us, again, everything's custom. So we can adjust your length of your shirt to people might know the Untuck It company. Very similar to that, but they're a mass-produced company, so it's not very custom. But the idea is nice, as far as having that just perfect amount where it's not made to be tucked in. We can do that on a custom basis, so we can literally whatever length you want and you feel comfortable with, we can do that. And then with the gazette on the side, it's just a nice statement that people can see as a contrasting fabric. I have it on my shirt. It's a beautiful way just to show off your untucked garment, and again, making it a clean, a fresh look, and just a breezy look, if you will, by folding it twice. And then obviously no tie, just open button, and you're ready to go. There are some linen dress shirts that I have, because linen, in my previous videos, I explained that linen is pretty creaseable. You can see the creases, so it's not a nice fine fabric, but it's a very breathable fabric, so it's great for summer. Cotton shirts as well, it's breathable for summer, so it's a great look to have with your short ensemble. And I call it your Sperry type shoes. So don't, tennis shoes, don't have tennis shoes, sorry, but again, leave it for the gym or leave it at home when you're playing basketball with your kids. I wouldn't use tennis shoes at all when those ensembles. A nice flip-flop with almost like a leather look, I would do it. Again, not your cheap flip-flops. Invest in a good, $60, $70 flip-flops. You can even go as low as $30. I think I've seen it before. But a nice looking flip-flop. But I personally like a Sperry type feel. So you can have those liners that you can buy as well for your socks. They basically are made as socks, but they're called liners, so because you don't see it when you put your shoe on. So I like to have that look as well. It just looks a lot better. You look more professional, and you're still as a casual individual. So that should round up everything as far as the casual look for a financial advisor. Like I said, it's a great feel to have. You feel, okay, I've accomplished a large book of business, or even if I'm growing, I want to look apart. Those are kind of the 3 to 4 ways I mentioned that you can really be versatile with your wardrobe. And again, if you don't have those fabrics or those garments available, feel free to reach out to us. We'd love to speak with you. And I love talking about anything when it comes to attire and the professional look, and each professional that we deal with as far as our clients. We help you to kind of pinpoint what you want to represent and how you want to represent it. So again, thank you for your time, and we'll talk again.